Now that we've made the pre-mixed baking mix, which is comparable to a lot of the store-bought ones that make pancakes, waffles, and biscuits, we're gonna go ahead and make pancakes. So I'm gonna have 2 cups of my pre-mix baking mix that we made. I'm gonna add a cup of milk, and I'm gonna add 2 eggs. And that's all it's gonna take to make pancakes. And we'll just go ahead and get this whipped up. Well, this is just use a plain old wire whisk and mix it together. I tend to go in like this to try to reduce my spillage, which didn't happen. It's okay to get a little bit messy. Now we're gonna wanna let that sit for a minute. While it's in rest, I'm gonna go ahead and get my flat iron grill up to 350 degrees. Okay, the grill's now hot. I'm just gonna go ahead and add unsalted butter. This is just preference. I prefer unsalted butter. You can use a cooking spray of your liking or margarine. Just most chefs love to use unsalted butter. It doesn't add salt to their dishes, and they're able to control the amount of salt in their dishes. And then I'm gonna give this one more stir just to make sure. Not too much, because we wanna keep that rest that we allowed it to have for about a minute. Get my batter off my whisk. I like to use a 1/3 cup measuring device. I just scoop up approximately a 1/3. I don't level it off, I don't make it perfect, and then I just pour that onto my griddle. 350 degrees, buttered, and we'll just let this go. If your pancake mix is too thick for your liking, you can add a little bit more milk and thin it down. If you want it thicker, you could add a little bit more of the pancake mix that we made. But the recipe that goes really good with that homemade baking mix is 2 cups of the mix, 1 cup of milk of your choice or water, and then 2 eggs. Let me get this on here. And I'll get a couple more out of this. I'll use a spatula, but we'll let these cook. Once they cook about a minute per side, you're gonna start seeing these little crevices coming up in the pancakes. You can wait for those crevices to be colored all around, but if you're aware of your griddle and how you like it, you can faintly see on the side edges here, it's starting to cook up on the side. You can see it over on this one a lot better. There's an edge right here. You can see that nice edge. And you really don't need those bubbles to indicate that they're cooking through. About a minute to 2 to each side. Look at those nice golden brown pancakes. All made from scratch, homemade batter. Everything goes in and grills up. Here are your pancakes, topped with your choice. I prefer peanut butter and bananas, or you can do maple syrup. Enjoy your breakfast.